Title of this is Avenge Your Suffering. So this is a message to incels in particular. Let me transfer over to my mic. So my thing is, I understand that you're struggling. I understand that you're alone. I feel the same things. Um, I'll be one of the guys to say that it really is painful. It's not fun. But the other thing I'll say is this is a very important time for you. The fact that you're suffering, the fact that you're struggling is an opportunity. I guess that's my point. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to become what you need to become in order to conquer your issue. And I look at the Incredible Hulk, and I look at the he's the person on the thumbnail that I use. In the Avengers, you got a bunch of people who are imperfect. You got Tony Stark, Iron Man, who is he's a drunk, and he struggles with alcoholism. He has issues with his father and his a lot of other things. He struggles with understanding his purpose, with being so intelligent. And you have other characters like Hope, who struggles with his alter ego, which is kind of a manifestation of his childhood issues and him witnessing abuse of his mother. Um, all of these characters that we look at, they're us. And one of the things I learned from them is that throughout all these difficulties, and I know you go out and you see women and you feel they don't care about you. You don't feel wanted, you don't feel desired, and you don't feel like you matter because people don't really give you the cues that show you that you matter. But maybe all that suffering, maybe all that loneliness, maybe the point of it is to see it as a test, see it as something that you're not gonna allow to keep you down. There are times where I got rejected by women, and uh, I it was a bad reject. It wasn't just a simple rejection. It was a kiss of death. Um, and it happens a lot. It happens often to me where they will show, they'll show that they're interested, but then they're not really interested. It was just something to humiliate me. Um, these things I've learned are just there to test your resolve. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, Xerxes. There's lessons. They'll send things to you to see, to test and see if you have the might, to see if you have the will to carry through. And at first you might need to cry. At first you might need to break down a bit, but then build back up. Um, all that pain and all that anger and all the loneliness where you go months and even years without having physical affection, I can understand the pain, but you need to avenge your pain. You need to avenge all those times where you felt lonely. You need to avenge all those times where you were ignored. And the way that you need to avenge that is by righteous suffering. Find something you can do that matters to you, that you can do, and that makes you feel good. That doesn't have to do with destroying or harming another person. Working out, for example, like this for me is really big. So find something you can do that is righteous, is good, but it's suffering. You have to suffer to do it well. And suffer through it. That will give you pride. That will give you strength. And try to do it as often as you can. This is one of the many series of videos that I want to do where I just my attempt is to inspire people. I want to inspire guys to actually do better. And one of the ways I do that is through making videos. Is through sharing my experiences through archetypes of people that I've met. Um, so yeah, find something that you can do that's righteous, and find something you can do to struggle, and that pain and suffering inside of you, become that Hulk. Become the Hulk you need to be in order to conquer the issues in your life. If you're complaining about issues, one thing I'll say is it's natural to want to complain, but get to the point where you don't have to think, where you can just act and you can do things and conquer your problems. If you're complaining, it's a point of weakness, but I'm not against it because I do it myself. What I'm saying is we're complaining because we feel defeated. So we have to do something. We have to suffer. We have to struggle in order to overcome that. Watch these series, the anime series, and the draw your inspiration from cartoons. Draw your inspiration from people around you who you see who are suffering righteously. Maybe they don't have the respect of everyone, but maybe they can garner your respect, just at a distance. Find a righteous struggle and keep struggling and keep struggling until you conquer it, and then set another goal and keep struggling and then conquer that. Start small. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. Just find a goal. If you want to go out and cut the grass and that's your struggle and you want to conquer that and at the end of the day feel proud, do that. If you want to gain a certain amount of weight, for maybe you have workout goals or something, do that. um, when I'm making this channel, I'm not making this channel to feel like I'm better than other people. I have a lot of struggles I'm going through right now, but I've learned that not everyone necessarily has to know about your struggles, but we do have to figure out how to inspire each other so that other people can become stronger. Men, iron sharpens iron, and this is something that I've known, but I'm starting to realize even more. Uh, this manosphere, this red pill, and all of these things that are coming uh, to the average man's consciousness is gonna change the world. Like Tony Stark, uh, his father had a vision of what the world could be, and he gave a lot of the blueprints to his son, and the son was charged with figuring out how to create uh, this new world, this new energy for the world. And his father, at the end of the video of his, because the son was thinking, okay, well, my dad's just a self-absorbed moron. The father revealed to his son that there was much more to what he was doing, and that he had the key to figure out how to change the world. The men in the manosphere, the men in the red pill, who don't allow themselves to be consumed with rage and flames. Those men, us, we have the power to change the world, but first we got to change ourselves.